Winning a world championship in WWE is one of the biggest dreams a wrestler can achieve. Some wrestlers achieve their dream reaching the top of the mountain and lifting a world championship up high and establishing themselves as the main event talent, while some wrestlers have struggled with the pressure of being a world champion and have failed to win a world championship again. Today we will look at the 10 WWE wrestlers who will never be world champion again. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel SquaredCircle Wrestling for more amazing videos. Number 10. The Miz. The Miz is one of the best entertainers in the history of WWE. It seemed pretty unlikely that The Miz was going to become a two-time WWE champion. The Miz captured his first world championship by cashing his Money in the Bank briefcase on then WWE champion Randy Orton. A decade later, The Miz cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase once again on Drew McIntyre's at Elimination Chamber 2021. Which resulted in Miz capturing his second WWE Championship and becoming the first two-time Grand Slam champion in the history of the company. Unquestionably, Miz will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame when he decides to hang up his boots. Miz deserves a lot of credit for the career he has carved out, but a third World Championship reign isn't going to happen. Number 9. Sheamus. Sheamus is one of the oldest wrestlers on the main roster and is still giving his best performances at the age of 45. The Celtic Warrior is a former four-time WWE World Champion with 3 runs as WWE Championship and 1 run with the World Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus defeated John Cena for his first 2 WWE Championship reigns, which came very early in his career, and defeated Daniel Bryan in just 18 seconds at WrestleMania 28 to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus badly wanted to win the Intercontinental Championship as he needs to win that title to become a Grand Slam champion. It's more likely that Sheamus will win the Intercontinental Championship instead of becoming World Champion for the 5th time. Number 8. Edge. WWE Hall of Famer Edge is one of the greatest world champion in history of the company. The Rated R Superstar is an 11-time world champion, which includes a record 7 reigns as World Heavyweight Champion and 4 reigns as WWE Champion. Edge made an improbable return to the Squared Circle in the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match as he was forced to retire and subsequently relinquished the World Heavyweight Championship in 2011 due to spinal stenosis. WWE introduced the new World Heavyweight Championship in April 2023 and Seth Rollins became the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion at Night of Champions 2023 by defeating AJ Styles. It will be a fairy tale ending to his career if Edge gets his hands on the big gold belt for the final time. But with Edge closing in on his 50th birthday and retirement, he doesn't seem too bothered about being world champion again. Number 7. AJ Styles. The phenomenal AJ Styles is undoubtedly one of the best in-ring performer of all time. AJ Styles have won numerous championships throughout his illustrious career. He is a former 9 times world champion, in which he is a 2-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion, 3 times NWA World Heavyweight Champion, 2 times IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, and 2 times WWE Champion. AJ Styles revealed in an interview a few years back that he was fully intending to hang up his wrestling boots at the end of his latest contract with WWE. At the age of 46, AJ Styles have achieved everything which is there in the wrestling business. He is currently looking forward towards winding up his career while putting over and creating the new stars. And another world title reign isn't there in his books currently. Number 6. Jinder Mahal. The modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal shocked the world when he defeated Randy Orton to become the first man of Indian descent to become the WWE Champion at Backlash 2017. Jinder Mahal won the biggest prize in the business just because WWE wanted to explore the huge Indian market. Jinder Mahal's championship reign wasn't the best and held the belt for 6 months, before dropping the championship to AJ Styles. Mahal has won the United States Championship since, but he will never be back in the World Championship title picture again. Number 5. Rey Mysterio. WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio is widely regarded as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Rey Mysterio is a former 3 times world champion, having held the World Heavyweight Championship on 2 different occasions and a 1-time WWE champion. Mysterio is still in good shape at 48. But at the age of 48, the star is tentatively planning on calling it a day before he turns 50. The clock is very much ticking on one last run in the world title picture. The 3-time world champion Rey Mysterio has already cemented his legacy. He doesn't need another world championship reign, but he is still more than capable of challenging for a world championship and having a good match. Number 4. Kofi Kingston. It was a fairytale WrestleMania moment when Kofi Kingston defeated Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35. Kingston deserved his WWE Championship reign as he had been one of the most hard-working performer for the company. Kingston had a good reign as a champion, facing the likes of Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton during his title run. Unfortunately, Kingston's championship reign was shattered in just 8 seconds by Brock Lesnar in 2019, and he was back as a tag team performer immediately. Kingston has attempted to regain the WWE Championship in a losing effort to Bobby Lashley at Money in the Bank 2021. Kofi has gone back to being a tag team competitor in the New Day, and his days of becoming a two-time WWE World Champion have passed him by. Number 3. Braun Strowman. The monster among men Braun Strowman replaced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 36 and challenged Goldberg for the Universal Championship. Strowman defeated Goldberg in the empty arena WrestleMania to win his only Universal Championship. Strowman held the championship for 4 months and had a horrible reign as a champion. He dropped the title to Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam 2020, and since then he has been taken out of the world title picture and is largely used as an upper mid-card wrestler. There's no doubt that Strowman could challenge for a world championship again in the future, but it looks uncertain that he will ever win the big one again. Number 2. Bryan Danielson, formerly known as Daniel Bryan. AEW star Bryan Danielson, formerly known as Daniel Bryan in WWE, is also believed to be the best technical wrestler alive today. Bryan Danielson is a former 6-time world champion, having held WWE Championship for 4 times, World Heavyweight Championship 1 time, and Ring of Honor World Championship once. His career-defining moment came at WrestleMania 30, where he captured the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which is regarded as one of the best WrestleMania endings of all time. Bryan Danielson, since arriving at AEW, is quiet vocal that he has limited time in the ring due to his previous neck issues. He is still performing at his level best, putting incredible matches, and even wrestled in an hour-long Iron Man matches 2 times. Danielson feels like his current job in wrestling is to give the younger generation what he learned from his wrestling career. In fact, the legendary wrestler would even go as far as to declare that being a champion is not what inspires him or brings him joy. And number 1. Dolph Ziggler. The crowd erupted when Dolph Ziggler cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase and defeated Alberto Del Rio on the Raw after WrestleMania 29 to become a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. It is still considered one of the best Money in the Bank cash-in of all times. Ziggler's reigns as the World Heavyweight Champion were quite disappointing, as his first reign lasted less than 1 day, and the second time around he sustained a concussion which ended his reign earlier than expected. Ziggler is out of the world title picture for a while now and has hardly been involved in a meaningful storyline in the past few years. Ziggler's WWE career has been successful, but he should have had more than 2 World Championship reigns in his cabinet. And these were the 10 WWE wrestlers who will never be World Champion again. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel SquaredCircle Wrestling for more such videos.